What's up, y'all? Winnie here, and welcome back to the Kardeshev scale wiki. Um, it's looking like in this episode we're up to multiversal, and I have to assume now that we're at multiversal, it's gonna start getting bigger again, because if they're all gonna just be smaller videos every time it gets bigger, then I don't know. Right, I forgot that it's weird about that. There we go. I use Opera GX for this website since no ads, and god, the ads on Fandom are terrible. But when I go into like the big screen mode, then I can't access my tabs. So, a Type 5 civilization would be advanced enough to escape their universe of origin and explore the multiverse. Such a civilization will have mastered technology to a point that they could simulate or build a custom universe. They will have mastered the new laws of physics and have almost complete control over the fabric of reality. Now, humanity is basically impossible to destroy by its own inhabitants, which have reached the decillions. Whatever that means. So we got detailed subtype technologies and civilizations that are considered that. So the energy usage is 10 to the 56th and 10 to the 66th. Exotic energy generation, quasars, and supermassive black hole accretion. State of forms, descended biological or ascended extra-dimensional. WMD scale, metamesonium? Okay. Longevity, 10,000 plus. Existence, 6th dimensional. Awareness of 7th dimensional, and 1 reality. Sprawl, multiversal. Industrial revolutions, energy gatherers around supermassive black holes. Social issues, afterlife creation with prerequisites for entering. Dimensional android with the fatalism of the purpose of their construction. Excalibur tech or stasis preserved settlements and armadas. Dream real being focuses of the Dream Twister and host bodies. Galactic creation, 1 AU scale spaceships by hyperdense gravity core moved by engines, and dimensional miscegenation? Miscegenation? Arguments, dream real, reunification, dominant proliferation. That word. Social weakening. Galactic creation causing Titanic gravitational fallout solution. Gaia mechanics in Matrishka brain / 0D life to spread. Healing biokinetics along 0D coterminous space. Social dream. Anarchism. And living in an ordered civilization. Escapism has become a social paradise as freedom is the ultimate access. Subtype. 5.0, the multiversal age. Power consumption 56 to 57. Universe colonized. Multiverse colonization age. 57 to the 58th. First galaxies of another universe are colonized. Experimental time travel age. Experimental time travel. Universal expansion. Second universe colonized, along with potentially a third one. Chill. Time travel age. Time travel discovered. Explored 10 universes. Chill. Contact age. Complete contact with species from other universes. Completely colonized 1 universe. Universal discovery age. 1,000 universes discovered. Chill! Universal creation and destruction age. Creation and destruction of universes is created. Megaverse discovered. What? New physics age. 1,000 universes colonized. Old laws of physics can be broken. Matter transfer to the megaverse. What's a megaverse? I'll get back to that. First humans in Megaverse. Technologies. Controlled wormholes, detection pattern for time, layered intersection of intergalactic travel, stasis infrastructure and weapons, supermassive black hole creation, dream transcription into host bodies, 0D timeless coterminous travel, dimensional that, 0D to 2D that, artificial pocket dimension, primordial abiogenesis spawning pool, collective consciousness, and Gaia hive mind. CC hive mind deity, Gaia AI, reverse surrogacy to Gaia, omnipotence and psionics by scale, dissension, megagraph theory, iron stars, ascended cannibalism, 7th dimensional physics, folded hyperspace. Okay, civilizations that are considered type 5. The Megamoguses from AFE Wiki. The Q Continuum from Star Trek. The Daleks and Time Lords from Doctor Who. The Combine from Half-Life, the Universal Constructors from Time Ships, the Celestials, Living Tribunal, and Beyonder from Marvel, the Star Maker from Olaf Stapledon, the Sentients from Hot Wheels Battle Focus 5. I would argue that the Daleks and the Time Lords are not actually multiversal because they're not. Unless you count the last season of the 13th Doctor, which I know most Doctor Who fans don't. So I would argue that Daleks and Time Lords are not necessarily multiversal. Unless you count the Toymaker and all that jazz. But I can't speak for that totally because I've only really got New Who to go off of. I have not watched the 60s Doctor Who, mostly because I can't find it. But I don't think the Daleks are multiversal. Unless you're talking about that one part of the 10th Doctor where they popped out of another dimension. So I guess. But if you got nonsense like megaverses, does multiverses really apply if there's only 2 of them? I don't know. Let's find out what a megaverse is. A megaverse is a collection of many multiverses, and the infinite links and dimensions between them. It's an infinite set of simultaneous multiverses that contain an infinite amount of instances in all laws of physics. By this definition, there cannot be time travel, paradoxes, or causality violations. It is sometimes called the quantiverse because it can only be accessible after the discovery of 6D, the quantum dimension. Okay. The many worlds interpretation states that all possible outcomes of quantum measurements exist in separate worlds or universes. This interpretation views time as a many-branched tree where every quantum outcome is realized in its own universe, aiming to resolve paradoxes like Schrodinger's cat. MWI is deterministic and local, and it implies the existence of infinitely many universes. Ninth dimension. 9D physics is the result of collateral force, which another version of fate, as the decisions of others steers the whole. This totality of the multiverse means that fate cannot destroy time or merely bury the mass in a resultant redistribution against a causality paradox. So I think that logic of the many worlds interpretation would be, there is now an entire universe that exists for the express purpose of me having not bothered to find out what the megaverse is. And there's a potential other universe where I click on the many worlds interpretation to get more information about it. But we're not going to do that, so that universe has now been destroyed. Basically. But honestly, whoever it was who asked me to read this website, I really do need you to let me know whether or not I was supposed to be doing something other than reading these, because they are getting, like, progressively shorter, and I'm almost at the edge of the main thing, and after Omniversal, all of this nonsense starts happening. But is that all you wanted me to do, was just to read all of these? Because I'm almost at the end of the first of the Omniverse. We just got, oh, okay, well, I guess I just clicked on Megaversal. Let's see if I just accidentally read Type 6. Okay, no, I didn't. I just read the blurb about the term, but Megaversal is still its own whole thing, and we'll get to find out who has a Megaverse. And then there's the Omniverse, which I'm just going to jokingly assume is pretty much just Ben 10, and that's it. But since at this point in time I don't know what else I'm supposed to be doing with this website other than reading it. It is interesting. It just feels like the videos are shorter than they're supposed to be, and I don't know what I can do about it. But if you liked it, subscribe. If you didn't, don't. If you want notifications, click the bell, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.